Alright.
Okay. Ooh, my leg warmers.
Hot. Well, you do have a very nice body. You have worked hard on it.
Thank you. Because, you know, I believe I should look good naked.
Got that purple Lamborghini lurking.
Oh my god, I'm so goddamn thirsty. Now, Red Dreaded Entertainment, what's up guys? My name is Akasan.
And I'm World of Cali.
And we are dressed up doing improving, mime control type thing. I look like a black Steve Jobs with dreadlocks and such.
Where are your glasses?
In hell. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get into something a little, I guess let's go movies. Since we were just talking about you being naked and working on your body. Let's talk about famous people that got naked. No, Oscars. You know, usually there's always like a nude scene or something like, it's like, oh, you know, Halle Berry, she had to take it from a white guy in order to get the Oscar, but anyways, let's go. Honest trailers.
It's that time of the year when LA's pretty narcissists use their awards to take shots at DC's ugly narcissist, as these 9 films compete for Hollywood's highest honor. Because back when it was just 5, the Academy couldn't trick you into rooting for something you actually saw. This year's honest nominees for Best Picture are from Denise Villeneuve.
Oh, I want to watch this.
Oh, really?
Comes Amy Adams' second movie this year about trying to relate to an alien no one gets along with, that will have audiences trying to wrap their mind around what they just saw, because they're pretty sure the part about the Chinese guy makes absolutely no sense. Squidwards. From first-time director Garth Davis comes the film about the kid who goes to India with Nicole Kidman, I think, and finds a lion or something. Oh, right, it's the one with Dev Patel. I hear it's really good, but honestly, I've only seen the trailer. They have got to stop releasing all the Oscar movies at the same time. If you say you've seen this, you're probably lying. Return to West Texas for that one grizzled cowboy voice Jeff Bridges does.
You get that hang of this yet. Cool on it. This ain't no cool on. We suspect that you might be dead.
For a film that's so entertaining, straightforward, and unpretentious, it has no chance of actually winning Best Picture. Hell, it's a high honor just to be nominated. Witness the incredible untold story of the hidden contributions black women made to the space program, whose brilliance was no match for the stubborn prejudice of the times. But don't worry, it won't make white people feel too bad about themselves. See, Kevin Costner's one of the good ones. Diary of a Black Mad Woman. From the writer of The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Wait, really?
What is it?
Comes the exact opposite of that.
I swear to God, man, knock your block off.
As you take a non-stop grief train to Satsville, led by a hard-drinking, irritable Boston man living in the shadow of his more successful older brother. Gee, I wonder how Casey Affleck managed to get into character. Manchester by the feckin' sea. Follow along on the poetic unfolding of a life, beautifully directed by Barry Jenkins, as this young, black, gay man struggles to escape from poverty and drug addiction, told across 3 decades, based on a play, based on the life story of its author. So yeah, I'd say it's nominated for an Oscar. All of the Oscar films. Watch what's clearly a stage play Denzel Washington decided to film. Because aside from the garbage truck at the beginning, they're just talking in a house the entire time.
No
as
shit!
These actors bravely explore how much acting you can fit into one movie. Featuring loud acting.
You best be making sure they're doing right by you.
Nuanced acting.
Decided 17 years ago that boy wasn't going to get involved in no sports.
And snot acting.
Don't you think I ever wanted other things? Don't you think I had dreams and hopes? What about my life? What about
Is that the chick from Suicide Squad?
Actors.
Yes, yes.
Enjoy the brief window of time before Mel Gibson burns his bridge to Hollywood as he follows up the Jesus movie he filled with blood and gore with another story about a historical pacifist filled with tons of blood and gore.
Was that necessary?
God.
I think I'm gonna puke.
War and Pieces. Experience a gorgeous ode to the musicals
This
of
one,
Singer's
I think I'm
past
gonna get
that
dragged
earned
to,
nominations
I'm
for
sure.
Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director. Nice. Best Cinematography. Sure. Best Screenplay. Really? Best Song. Oh, okay. I get that one. Best Sound Mixing. Fine. Best Song. Again? Come on. Did nobody watch Sing Street? Best Costume Design? What the? They're just wearing clothes. Man, the Academy just can't resist a movie about how special the movies are, can they?
Yeah.
Hollywood
Yeah, that's the way I feel about it.
Picture. And since we think there will be a million speeches about Trump at the Oscars, we thought we'd give him equal time to respond via Twitter in our starring section.
Oh no.
Starring the highly overrated Meryl Streep, Mar-a-Lago Ali, bad hombres, potential terrorist, immigrants, a 6 at best, 7, 8. Now that's a real. Thank you for your service in the Braveheart War. That's Spider-Man. I know that one. We're both from Queens. Smirky. O.J. Simpson. Great guy. Great golfer. Alternative facts. Sad. 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 Sad.
The Oscars 2017. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. President.
Fake views. You have fake views.
Fake views.
More like not honest trailers. Low energy.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow. Amy Adams got snubbed this year, and she's over 5 when she is nominated. What's an actor got to do to finally win an Oscar?
Yep.
All right. Never mind. Hey,
Yep, exactly. Oh my god.
Those are his actual tweets. I know about the Meryl Streep one, but...
No, they were parroting him. I mean, it's hard to tell at this point what's real and what's fake from Donald Trump. No, but...
I feel like they are real tweets.
I mean, they're parodies of things he has said in the past, so it's believable. Like, he's said bad hombres before. Not in a tweet, but... I guess he has. But the Queens thing, no.
Oh.
With Spider-Man, no. But the other ones, no.
Okay.
But you can believe it's something he probably would be thinking. So that's the scary part. Oh my god. Like, so this is my issue with the Oscar movies is, like, I know people really enjoy Oscar movies, but the problem is I felt like Oscar movies basically fit only one type of category.
I've heard that.
And it's kind of weird for me because I don't understand why have Oscar movies become so prestigious when it just seems like everybody's following the same formula if they're going for an Oscar type movie. Like, you need to have a very high, fairly well cinematographer. It needs to be shot really well. But the plot can't have too much action. Can't have too much, not too much. You can't overly extend your characters, and everybody just has to generally have like a really fucked up life, or something really bad has to happen, or cancer, or some death, or in the family, or it has to be a wartime piece. So it's kind of, I know there's extensions of every story, but it's also like when I watch some of these movies, I'm like, they're just kind of not, I don't want to say dull for me, but I know it's tragically going to be bad, basically.
Do you feel like you've already seen that type of movie before? So
Sometimes, and it's like I don't know, like, I know, like, one of the reasons some of these stories are good is because it's, like, based on a true story, or, like, and it's just like, okay, I know they're going to go through some bad stuff. It's just, I don't know, like, I guess I feel like some of my favorite movies of the year should have a category other than just special effects or so.
I agree.
You know? Like, for example, last year, my favorite movie of 2016 was Civil War. Because I felt there was an emotional tie. It might not have been, like, overacting or, like, a serious situation. But, you know, I liked it. I liked it. Or, like, for example, Logan.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's not out yet. But Logan, the Wolverine movie, is the final movie. It's getting like a 99% right now through all critics. It's going to be just a really good movie. It's not even considered a superhero movie, but just a good movie. I know that's going to get snubbed because of the fact that he's a mutant, or there's a fantasy element to it. So I just feel like there's sometimes stories that can be told really well. The Last of Us is another one. Final Fantasy VII or something like that. There's stories that are fairly well written and have an emotional cripple to them that I think could be good. You know, it doesn't always have to be realistically based, I guess. You know? Like that's my feeling. I just feel like sometimes, but it's hard because you don't have like Oscar winner sometimes doing the movies.
Exactly.
That's where it kind of fails, I guess.
Yeah. And do you kind of feel like to be an Oscar nominated movie, it has to be like intellectual on some level, like where you're able to sit down and critique certain elements of the film?
In my opinion, no, because I feel like a lot of the Oscar movies I have seen are pretty simple and straightforward, and sometimes it's a little too on the nose. Like, for example, The Revenant. Like,
okay, yeah.
I wasn't big on The Revenant. I thought that movie was 1 hour way too long, and that shit was like torture porn. And it didn't help that this movie was came out in December, but we got it in Japan in March. So he's up here freezing, and you know it's summertime for almost summertime for us, and I'm like sweating in the movie theater. I'm like, what you tripping over? And he's like, and he's like burning. Like, it's just how many fucking times can he fall off a hill or get fucked up and sew himself up together? Yeah, I get it. He's going through the struggle, but I'm like, there's got to be something more to this movie other than watching Leo for 3 hours getting torn up and then finally getting some redemption or so. And I mean, I know other people will be like, well, Akasan, you didn't see the other symbolism. Yeah, I saw the other symbolism in there, but I just look at it as like you have a main character. What's his story? Okay, he got messed up and he's coming back. And that was the end of the movie. He got some revenge, and that was it. So, like, I don't know. I have issues. Sometimes I have issues with that kind of stuff. I mean, I know Argo. I thought Argo was shot very well. I thought it was one of Ben Affleck's good works in terms of directing. I liked it. Oh my gosh. That's our cue. We're getting called off the stage here. Just like the Oscars, it's time to go. Our acceptance speech. Anyways, Red Nation, stand up, speak up. Let us know what you guys think about this. We're getting played off the stage.
Where's our trophy?
Yeah, right? Here's... Ja-jan. No. Okay, we're done. Out.
All my friends are heathens taking